Welcome back, guys, to the final beer review of the weekend. I will quickly say I do apologise for not getting all the beers out that I've previously listed that I was going to do, but Friday kind of went out the window, and last night did as well a little bit. Took time out to talk to a mate and just have a good chat with him. So the beer reviews haven't flowed really so much this weekend, but whatever beers I have here will eventually come out. So yeah, so just keep your eyes peeled for them. So we're finishing off the weekend now, beer review wise, with something that I'm expecting to be really good. And I know there's a Liam McVeigh out there that wanted me to review this a couple of weeks ago, and it's a Dutch quadruple, and it's from Trappe. And like I say, it's their quadruple, coming in at 10% in a 330ml bottle. Dutch Trappist brewery. I think it's the only one, actually. I could be wrong, but I think it is the only Dutch Trappist one. But again, like I say, I could be wrong on that. So yeah, if you're going to have one of these, you've got to bang it in the old proper Trappe glass. I'm expecting this to be really good. It's bound to be decent. It's bound to be decent. You can't have a beer like this and it not be good. So just quickly losing me trail of thought here. There's the label, the Trappist quadruple label. Very nice indeed. Traditional style sort of looking thing. There's also the Trappist thing. You can't see it properly, but the Trappist thing on the front there, and some kind of crest or something that must be something to do with the monastery or something. There's the bottle cap. I'm waffling on a little bit here, haven't I? That's a Q on there, so quadruple, very nice indeed. So shut the hell up, let's get this out. Hopefully I'm not going to have the same problem that I did with the Spencer one. I was doing all this swinging the bloody bottle around, it went so I'm going to make sure I've got my glass handy, just in case we have a bit of an accident. Nope, not too bad. So hope you're all enjoying your Sunday. Hopefully you've had a good Sunday. My God, the sediment and bits and bobs in here is unreal. There are more floaty bits in here than when I would say Severn Trent have had a blockage and they're letting it all flow through. It's unbelievable. The sediment is unreal. There are bits absolutely everywhere. I'll hold this up to the camera, but I don't know if you can see. You should be able to just see it. I can see them in the camera. There is just yeasty bits galore. It's a lovely burnt orange colour, I'm going to say. Lots of carbonation coming up from the bottom of the glass. It's hazy. It's full of shit bits, if you like. There's a half a finger of slightly off-white head on top, but it looks a lovely beer, regardless of all the sediment. So yeah, that's it. Maybe I should have given it a swirl. I don't know. It would have all just come out anyway. So without further ado, let's dive in on the nose and see what we get. A very mild sort of aroma for me. I'm not picking an awful lot up. A little bit of yeastiness. It smells quite, it's got a sweetness about it. Fruity floral, but it's very subdued. It's got stickiness as well to the aroma. I mean, I'm not picking loads up, if I'm brutally honest, but it doesn't smell offensive. So without further ado, let's dive in. And hopefully this is going to be a belter. So cheers everyone. Oh, lovely. And then the booziness is kicking in on the back end. First impressions, nice levels of carbonation in there. It is quite carbonated, but it's not too aggressive. First impressions on the flavour was reminded me very much of a triple. carbonation, there's a lot there. Not as smooth as maybe I was expecting for a quad. You're getting the booziness in there, 10%. I wouldn't say you're getting that. You're getting a nice warming as it's gone down. It's not hard to drink being 10%. You know, like I said, 10%. It is 10%, and you are getting the booziness, but it's not drinking like 10%, even though you're getting that warming. Body on the beer is quite nice. I was maybe expecting it to be a little bit heavier, but it's not. It's got a triple feel about it. It's got a sweetness in there, a very subtle aniseed licorice sort of flavour. It's got a citrus. Now, I'm not a big citrus fan. What was the one I done? I done one the other day. Triple, I think it was. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I found it too Chimay. The Chimay white, I found it too citrusy. This one has that citrus in there, but it's not so overpowering for me. It's very much suits everything else. It's well balanced. It's not too citrusy. There's a sweet floral fruity notes in there. It's very complex actually, because the more I drink it, the more I'm picking up. It's got toffee sort of notes in there. Not I wouldn't even say caramel. It's got toffee sort of notes in there. So it's almost like toffee, orange, floral, fruity, slightly sweet. A nice little maltiness to it. It's actually, the more you drink this, the more you get out of it. And initially, certainly on the aroma, I was thinking, it's a little bit subdued, but not much there. But it's got an awful lot of flavour, and it's quite hard to review, I would say, because you're picking more and more up as you go along. Yeah, it's a cracking beer. It's a weird review because I'm picking so much as I go along, so it's probably a little bit boring for people out there to be watching, because there's more and more and more, and I'm not picking it all up instantly. It's sort of coming along as you drink it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this review now, 8.5 minutes in. From what I've had, this is an absolute belter, and it just gets better the more you drink it. So for me, I can highly recommend picking that up. Very sort of different to Trappist Rochford. That was more of a deep fruit cake sort of rich kind of drink, whereas this has all that richness but more citrusy, but not an overpowering citrusy taste to me. Everything's very well balanced, lots of different stuff in there. Excuse me, a little bit of the gas coming up, and the hiccups now. So yeah, highly recommend picking that up. If you're into your Belgian beers and you like a quadruple, this is a must. This is one that you do need to pick up, really. And if you do pick it up and you sniff it and you taste it and you think, ooh, it's not up to much, don't judge it until you get to the end of the beer, I would say, because I'm halfway down. It's a belter. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope I haven't bored you too much on this beer review. Please feel free to like my video, share my video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, I'm on Facebook, All the Beer No Idea. Not YouTube, Instagram and Twitter, All the Beer No Idea 1. And that's it. Don't forget, I'll be back with some more beer reviews very soon. There'll be some new Perfect Draft and Blade ones coming up, so keep your eyes peeled. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and cheers.